All right, here we are with another episode of the competition countdown, getting ready for this weekend's semifinals in the UK. I want to welcome the amazing Anna Lee. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing so great. Now, you're the co-president of the Rolling Tones, right?
Yes, I am.
Nice. How excited are you for this weekend's semifinals?
We are so excited because we got through the wild card round.
Yeah.
We found out pretty recently that we were going. So yeah, we're very excited.
Okay, so how recently? How much time did you have from when you found out till semis?
I think I want to say 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. So we've just been like polishing up the set and just
Right.
like being super excited together.
Okay, well, that's great. Well, I'm super excited that you're super excited. What are some things you guys have done in the 2 weeks to get ready between quarters and semifinals?
We've really been like looking over the judges' notes and making sure that we're incorporating them into like our set now. So like a lot of work on dynamics.
Mm,
See, because I feel like when you're on stage, it's so much fun, but like it can be so easy for like things to slip or to go flat, and then you're all like adjusting, and then it can sound a bit like. So yeah, we've been doing that, and also a lot of choreo work.
okay. What kind
Yeah,
of stuff with the choreography are you working on?
Um, well, I personally accidentally went wrong in our first performance.
Oh no.
Um, I stood in the wrong place in the line and it was fine. Nobody noticed, but I did. So, yeah, general kind of making sure things are like sharp because I feel like as much as we're all like confident singers, I feel like in a cappella, not everyone's a confident dancer.
Mm,
So
hmm.
that surprisingly needs like quite a lot of work.
Right. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Who is in charge of your choreography in your group?
Matilda Shapland.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Matilda. That's awesome. And what about your music director?
Soira.
What is it?
Soira.
So
Soira Bun. Yeah.
now you guys won outstanding arrangement, right?
Well, we actually this year, oh, was that me? Sorry, I don't know if that sounds me. This year we've had a bit more of like a collaborative approach to our music directing. So we've got one arrangement that we actually performed at Edinburgh Fringe
Mm,
over this summer that we've brought forward to the ICCAs. And then, yeah, one of them I co-arranged, but it was mainly Amy Long. She did Bust It Down. So, like, yeah, it's been really kind of collaborative. But yeah, primarily with the whole like vision and everything, it's Soira, which is, I
nice.
mean, incredible. So
Now
yeah,
for the award, was it for one song or was it for the entire set?
it was for the whole set.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's I love when groups get an award for the entire set because it's not just like, oh, this one song was impressive. It's like the entire vision for the set was communicated properly and it was communicated in a way that people really heard everything that needed to be heard. But not only that, but it was captivating the entire time from start to finish. And that has a lot to do with the work you guys put in rehearsal and being intentional with what you guys are
Yes.
doing. How,
100.
when did you start rehearsing and getting ready for ICCAs?
We started getting ready for it about, I want to say end of October, early November.
Okay.
We had quite a lot of new members join, but I mean, with the committee this year, we started thinking about our vision for ICCAs in like June.
Mm,
Like thinking about it for so long, maybe even before that.
wow.
But we've been brainstorming. We had like playlists of songs that we were thinking would be cool a cappella. So yeah, we've been working on it for so long.
Nice. Is that how you guys usually do it? You kind of like spend almost the entire year thinking about it and preparing?
Um, I think so, yeah. Because I mean for us it's like the highlight of our year really. Like it's
Mhm.
just so much fun that I think as soon as like it's over from one year, you're kind of thinking about the next year already.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Which year are you? Are you starting out or have you been in the group for a while?
So this is my second year in the group,
Cool.
but I'm leaving university this year, so I'm not going to be in the group next year, which I'm really gutted
Oh my
about.
gosh.
No, but I mean, there are, I think we've got a lot of people who are new this year, but most of us have been in for minimum of 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing though. This is like you got through your wild card round and now you're in the semifinals. You're kind of one of the last shebang before you move on from university.
Because I thought our last performance was going to be our last ICCAs. We all came off the stage and I was like sort of crying, thinking, oh no, like it's the last time we're all going to perform together. But then we're back. So that's
Wow.
great.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you never know. This one might not be your last performance either.
You never know. It's so true.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's something that sets the Rolling Tones apart from other groups? I know for me, listening to you guys, your blend with each other is just absolutely breathtaking. Listening to you guys sing together, like watching videos, it's absolutely phenomenal. So what would you say is something that you being in the group for now 2 years that really sets you guys apart?
I would say it's definitely the friendship
Mm,
because like I could only dream of having like a group of my best friends that I get to sing with. And I think that that is what like I think that's why we can blend because we spend so much time together and we all love each other so much that I think that kind of seeps into our performances
wow.
because like, we are genuinely like they're all my best friends.
Mm.
So yeah, I would say it's probably that. And I think we enjoy it so much that, like, I don't know, when it's like a really sort of hype number, like, we're all really feeling it. And I think, I hope that that's what other people can see as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people can, and that's why people love you so much. And also, like with great friendship comes trust, and with trust comes great music that can happen. Because you have to
Yeah.
trust the people that you're collaborating with and you're singing with and harmonizing with. I mean, it's harmony. It's literally called harmony. So you have to have some harmony within the group to do that. So that's I commend you all for that for sure.
And I think that's one of the main things that sort of surprised me this year because I like in the committee now, like we were doing the auditions back in September, and I was really worried going into like a new year of tones of like, oh, are we gonna be able to like keep the same standard sort of thing? But
Mm.
I mean, the people that we've welcomed into the group this year are like the nicest people you will ever meet, and they're all also like incredible singers and incredible soloists. Like I cannot describe how like it's just an incredible group of singers. And I think I feel personally like so every time I get to perform with them, I feel so lucky
Mm.
because like they're just they're just the best people I've ever met. I feel like I sound really sort of gushy, but it's just I'm just telling the truth. I just love
Yeah,
them.
no, I love that. And that makes my heart so happy seeing a group so unified and so in love with each other and in love with the work that they're doing together. There's a lot of groups that it's not the case. Some groups just don't like each other, and that's so unfortunate. But it's a really beautiful experience to go throughout a year singing with your best friends, just like you said. So now take me to your set. You're on stage. What do you or what does the crowd get from your performance? From top to bottom, how can you describe the vibe of the whole thing?
I would say our first number, shall I say what songs they are?
If
I
you
don't
want to, we can say spoilers. It's up to you.
I feel like am I allowed to? I feel like I'm allowed to.
You're
So
still president. You do what you want.
we start off with a piece that we call Witches at Work, which is a blend of work song and Witch Witch by
Whoa.
Florence and the Machine and Hosier. And it's very the focus of the first song is to sort of draw people in.
Mm.
We wanted it to really be like sort of a sound space and to kind of have a moment of like still, especially for us as well, because I mean it's so nerve-wracking stepping out onto the stage. It's nice to have a moment of like locking in with each other, making sure that we're all blending nicely and like I think it's a really sort of captivating like start to the whole set.
For
And then
sure.
it goes into which is just like crazy and witchy and and at times loud and just like really fun dynamics wise. And then we have Diva in the middle, which starts off with the I think the run is actually from Drunken Love
Oh.
by Beyonce, but we put it at the start of Diva. And Soira sings that, and she is so incredible on it. And it's just like a really I feel like when we're performing it, it looks like easy
Mm,
because it's fun and it's so kind of like girlhood and pop and like diva. But actually, when you look at the arrangement, it is so intricately done. So
mm,
like we have to really, I would say for me, that's the one where I have to concentrate the most because if we become like out of sync with each other, the rhythms are so close together that
mm.
it can sound messy. Um, and then Bust It Down is like, oh, I feel like it's my baby a little bit. I mean,
Bust It
Amy did such,
Down, the Ray song.
yeah.
Oh my, I've been waiting for a group to sing this song.
But because I had literally been wanting to do Bust It Down for so long with the tones, and now that we're doing it, it's like a dream come true. I love it so much. And it's really like choral and it really sort of because I feel like sometimes when you're doing like dum da dum da dums,
Huh?
like that's so much fun and it can sound really cool and instrumental. But I feel like what we really wanted with the last song was for you to hear everybody sing
Mm,
and
hmm.
to voices together. And I mean, Dom is just like incredible on it, like so good. And so I feel like, yeah, Bust It Down, I feel like is, in my opinion, like the ultimate closing song to an
Oh,
ICCA.
yeah. It's an
Yes.
ultimate closing song to an album and an ultimate closing song
No,
to that.
exactly. And when I was like listening to Bust It Down, and I was thinking we should so do that. It's exactly like you said, it being at the end of the album, I feel like is so important because I wanted it to have that like same final feel because there's something very sort of closing about it. It's like
Mhm.
a perfect resolution to
Well,
an
it feels like a
album.
celebration. I think it feels like a celebration to whatever came before. It's kind of just like, let's just let loose. Like, we just went through this journey. Let's just
Yeah,
enjoy this.
yeah. And
Nice.
it's perfect with the ICCA set to just like have so much fun and you can look at each other and really enjoy it. It's just, yeah, great moment for all of us, I think.
Oh, nice. Are there any groups that are also going to be at semifinals you guys are just excited to see?
Oh, I always love the Northern Lights.
Oh,
They
amazing.
so like just clean and tight and on it. I love watching them. I mean, everyone, literally everyone. Like we that's one of the things we were saying actually is that we feel so lucky and grateful to be in a semi-final because like I have 8 people coming to watch it that are going to be sat in the audience and I was saying to them I was like it's going to be such like no matter what happens with where we place it's going to be such an incredible show because all of the groups are so amazing
Including
like
yourself.
oh thank you thank you I just love watching all of them like they're
Yeah.
so good so I think regardless of what happens it's going to be such a fun day it's going to be great.
Awesome. Well, I wish that I could be there. That flight is a little bit too expensive for me at this moment to fly from Los Angeles to the UK, but I know it's going to be super fun. Like you said, the show is going to be amazing. Now, you guys did you recently win a car award for a record you released recently?
Yes, it's an amazing EP, and I listen to Superhuman all the time. It's
Nice.
like one of my favorite songs Tones have ever done. Genuinely, everybody, actually, yeah, a little clip. Everybody go and listen to Superhuman. It is so good.
Yes, it
So
is.
we are actually planning on recording our ICCA set. I
Ooh.
think, yeah, we're in the middle of it. So
Oh,
that is
oh,
should
just so that I can hear Buzz It Down. You let me know as soon as that comes out, and I'll be on the lookout. Because also, I want to make sure that Acaville is playing that on the radio.
I've just read I'm not sure if I was supposed to say that. So it may or may not be our ICCA set.
Okay, great. Well,
It
maybe.
may be.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah, it
Everyone
might be.
should just make sure that you're following the Rolling Tones so that you
Yeah,
can know for sure what's coming up next. How
so
about
that you
that?
can hear what's coming up next and what its name is.
Yes, it will be easier to say, possibly.
Yeah,
Well,
potentially.
actually, potentially, if there is something coming, we don't know. We'll
It
find
will be
out.
so easy to say if there is something.
Uh, Well, Emily, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for spending some time with me talking about the Rolling Tones. I'm so excited for you guys this Saturday. Going to absolutely kill it. And it's going to be a great show. So make sure everyone that is able to go and grab your tickets, go to varsityvocals.com and get your tickets. It's going to be just a great show. Brilliant show.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thank you, Annalie.